Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the Enchanted Planner. I'm Reenie. We're going to be planning in my dashboard for the week of, what week is this? The week of the 10th, like holy cramoly. Now, as most of you know, and in case you don't, Di from Creative Karma Designs and myself host a challenge every month that everybody's welcome to participate in. If you want to post it online and tag us, that's great. If you don't still participate, we'd love to have you join us. We give you a theme each month with the intention of getting you to use sticker books or stickers that are in your books to get the stickers moving, or we encourage you to try different techniques. The theme for the month of April is abstract. Now, Di used mixed medium on, which bummed me out because I was going to use that one. So I'm like, well, that sucks, but I've got a different one. And I actually have the Funky Abstracts book. And I have only used this, I think, in my dashboard or my vertical planner. So we're going to play a bit with this. The only thing is this is mostly like a decorative functional. I don't really have much to work with from like, I don't know, like there's not those. Not those. There's like these things. I guess we could work those in somehow. All right. Well, that's what we're going to do. So let's get this party started, shall we? Let's take these babies off the discs. I can't believe it's, what day is it today? The 6th, 7th, 6th, I guess. It's crazy to me. We have some really bad cuts here. Apparently I wasn't fully on the thing. Okay. So we're going to need some tools. I got the sticker squisher. I have my handy dandy ruler, which literally just came out of a geometry set. I have my white pen. I have my tweezers. I have scissors. I'm going to need that, my sticker squisher, possibly the washi card. Do I have everybody? No, I do not. I don't have my X-Acto knife. Most of the time I don't use all of these, but I always pull them out just in case. Now, the question is, do I want to tie in some washi with this? What do I got handy? I've got this grid washi, which might actually work. It's not too imposing. I wonder if I have any florals or something that'll match with this that I could work in. That's a thought. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed functionally chic yellow, and there's actually something in here I think that will work quite well. These guys, because the blues in here actually kind of pick up the blues in here. It's not an exact match, but it's not bad. Just gives me a little bit more to work with from a decor standpoint. So that's what we're going to play with. We're going to combine abstract and florals. I know, surprise, surprise. Remember whose channel you are on after all. Although I've been deliberately giving you guys a break from florals lately. I just did like my vertical for next week is florals, and that's the first time I've done florals in that planner in a while. This one tends to get more flowers because this is a super functional layout for me. And as such, I'm kind of limited on what I can do decor wise. We work with what we got, right? All right, let's cover up all of our guys here because I don't want any of those. Okay. We have these. Now, I've got a couple of sheets of wax paper here because I went and cut up a bunch. So I'm like, all right, they're smaller pieces, a little bit easier to handle. Okay, so let's have a look in here and see what we can use. Do I want to bring in silver? I'm not so sure I do. Not really feeling silver. I mean, this is going to be a weird book to work with too because I'm in spring mode and I want all the colors, like all the pastels and all the pretties, and here I am going with abstracts. But this is a sticker book that I bought because I thought it would challenge myself, and it turned out I quite liked it, but I haven't used it since the very first time I bought it. So there is that. These have sort of a rose gold in them, which kind of sucks because I think those are the only quotes in here. So our choice is rose gold. Oh, we got these. The person who doesn't make mistakes is unlikely to make anything. Well, true enough to that. All right, what else have we got? Yeah, so that's my choices. We either have silver or this rose gold, wherever it went. Decisions. Give me some silver. The silver's almost better because this tends to be a little bit more on the cooler side. But that looks kind of pretty too. Oh my gosh, decisions. And I hate getting stuck like that. But then there's also these funky things to use too if we did that. I mean, I have these, which is also useful. And then there's these. So I'm kind of unsure on what I want to do. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just get some flowers off. I don't know if I want to use big ones or small ones, so let's start with maybe this guy here. Ooh, who's kind of oddly cut, so let's get him up. All right, so let's do that and get him onto some wax paper, like so. Oh, all right. Voila. We need to seriously start thinking about how I'm bringing in the abstract of the abstracts. Okay, well, if we go back to these, if we grab one of these, oops, it didn't go down very well. Hold on, let's see what it looks like if we kind of combine. That wasn't a smart idea. I should probably go this way or even that way. That doesn't tell me, doesn't tell me anything, damn it. I know, I'm being really hesitant because I'm like, I don't really want to be lifting up and stickers constantly again. I ended up with doing that in a spread yesterday and it was just terrible. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that now that I see them together. Okay, well, we just need to get going here. So let's do that, shall we? Okay, so I think abstract wise, I'm gonna need some boxes down here, or I'm gonna need a double box. And there was double boxes in here. I just don't remember where. Di and I often talk about this. I wish that Happy Planner would create, like, organize these books, put all of the same, like, all of the like things together, because I would spend so much less time flipping through bloody sticker books if that was the case. I don't like the fact that these are all colored in though. Do we have some non-colored in ones? That's too small. Same page. See, like, why? These are the same page in two different places in the book. Why? It makes no sense. We do have these. That's an option. Those are decorative. I think we're going to be SOL. Yep, that would be it. We're going to be SOL. Well, I guess this is our pickings. I guess we'll go with this one, if I can get it off of the thing. Okay, so let's get that guy down. The habit trackers I think would be a good idea too. So let's grab one or two of those. Excellent, okay. Oh, we have these splatters too, and these can always be fun. But I kind of want to bring in these black things. Like these are kind of cool. Sucks that there's only two of them, but you know, they're kind of cool. And this is a sticker book that I can't find anymore because, you know, basically once it leaves our Canadian Michaels, it never gets restocked. It's total bunk. So the question being is, are we going to put washi down or not? Or are we just going to use the washi as sort of an accent? So let's lay it down, see what I think. It's not bad. Okay, so I don't even think I'm going to tear it. We're just going to go, we're going to go bold. We're going to go wide and bold. And this washi is one I grabbed off of Amazon. It was in like a 6-pack or something. There was like 3 rolls of white and 3 rolls of black or something. But it was a good buy. Like when I looked at it compared to what the cost of just one single roll of washi was, it was like a really good buy. So I was like, well, I guess that's the route we're going. And I mean, this is like the 3rd roll. Or maybe there was more than that in there. I don't know. I'd have to actually look at my order on Amazon, but it was a good buy. And as I said, this is the 3rd roll of grid washi, this white grid washi I've actually used. And you know, when I started planning, I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to actually finish like a roll of washi. Oh, I have several of them. Like it's crazy, crazy. Okay, so I think we're going to come in here. I don't know. I don't really use all of this. I don't really need the whole list. I do kind of split it up into 2 sections though. So maybe we'll take this guy and we'll place that down like that. I'm not sure about this spread, people. Just gonna tell you now, I'm not sure about it. And then I want something for there. I don't know that there's a quote small enough, but we're gonna look. There was these guys. What do we have? Creativity is contagious. It's the wrong blue. And then I think the other ones had like rose gold or something in them, didn't they? Yeah, these guys. Although we haven't brought in a foil yet, so we have options. These are also very similar. Well, they're the same things, just in different colors. That is in Minimalist. Yeah, it's Minimalist, I think, is the book. Okay, what about this guy? How do you... You're the wrong shape. I should have known that before I picked you up. Live in the present might work. You're not big enough. Well, we're really running out of options here. What do we got? Just be you. Let's just pick this guy up. I wasn't really wanting to bring in foil, but I don't think we're going to have any options here. And you're going to be too big, right? We can't win, man. Kind of doable. Out of them, that's probably the best. Unless we go with this like fun and free, which is another option. let's have a look at this guy. Throw him down onto a separate piece of, or a separate section. I mean, that one kind of works a bit better just because of the way it's laid out and the size. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to lay this guy down so we can actually read the letters, and try and get him down straight would be even better. Give me a line. Give me a line. So what y'all been up to? I haven't really been up to much. Oh, I got a picture I got to share with you guys at some point. I'll either post it on Instagram or on the community board, probably in the next couple of days. I tried the Cricut. You should see the massacre. Oh my God. This is half of it. Oh, it was so bad. I was actually going back and forth over Marco with Di. She was giving me a hand and stuff because, oh, it was just brutal. And it's still no better. I don't want to waste a ton of sticker paper on it, so I'm trying to figure that out. But yes, I have actually started with the Cricut. I don't like that placement. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. Like literally how to make it work. I'm not, just learn it. Like, yeah, I've got to calibrate it because now it's cutting, but it's not cutting like in the right spots. And it's a learning curve. We're just going to go with that. I kind of like this look, although we kind of need something in the middle now. And I don't really need 3 checklists. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Okay, so let's look at that other, oh, there's more black things. Look at that. You probably were yelling at me. No, there's more. Just go to the different page. Okay, so let's grab this other one. If I can get it out of the sticker book. And we're going to put it on wax paper for a second until I figure out where I want to put it. I mean, I could literally mirror it up here. Actually, if I cut it that way, then I've got another piece to work with too. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to grab this guy and we're going to lay it down so we can still see the 23, but we're going to cut. Ooh, I got stuff stuck to my scissors. We're going to cut it off. Right like this. Okay, and then we have this piece. Well, let's get the sticker squisher. Let's flatten that guy out so he's all nice and flat. And I don't have to cover up behind him because it's black, which is kind of nice. We could kind of bring this piece in down there like that. Holy crap, am I making a mess? I like this kind of zigzag thing, but I almost think it's like, it might be too big. But let's see what happens. I don't know if I flip it around this way. It's funny because when I look at some of this stuff, I don't really consider it abstract, but I think that's why they called it funky abstract. So I'm like, well, it's not really abstract, like from art school and stuff, like not art school, but art class, because I'm not an artist. My kid is, but not me. Yeah, like when we did like abstract, it was a little bit, I mean, it was along the same lines, but a little bit more out there. I don't know. I don't know, but maybe I'm remembering it wrong too, because, you know, high school was a long time ago. Maybe I was just, you know, thinking it's something it wasn't. Okay, so then we could probably, I don't know, like I really want to use this black piece, but I'm not quite sure where we're going to put it yet. We could go back to these and grab another one of these blue ones. Because I do want decor, like, even though it's like going to be more like a functional layout, I definitely do want decor. So we got to try and get that stuff in here because that's important to me. It's more important than making the plan sometimes, I swear. I don't have a lot of options, although there was that other page. Before I go, let's go see what that other page had, because there was other black things on there. What else was on there? Black lines, black little doodads. Nothing I really want. Okay, so I think we're going to pull this guy and we're going to put him up here. How do I want to do this? I love the paint swatch look. I think it's really cool. It's going to have to be cut though. Well, punched, you know what I mean. But we are going to lift him up and eliminate this right here. Like so. And then I do kind of want to get rid of the, well, actually there's not, well, there is and there isn't. We had this conversation yesterday in my vertical. I wish that they wouldn't put stuff in the spine, but if they're going to, just leave it the light polka dots. I hate the stripes. I'm grateful that it's neutral. Don't get me wrong, but when I'm laying stuff on the spine, I literally want to go and cover all of it up because it's in my way and I don't like the look of it. Okay, so let's flatten that guy down and then grab my crocodile. Oops. I got some new pens. Pretty excited. I quite like them. I need to find a finer one though, because I got the medium, but I finally got to try the Sharpie S gels and everybody's raving about them. I'm like, I love them. I mean, I really like my Pentel Energels, but I like these. These are nice pens. And now I want to find some smaller ones because the one I've got, I think is it's a 0.7. I'd like a 0.5 at the very least, preferably a 0.3 if they have them, but we'll see. We shall see, Bumblebee. All right, I think I'm going to stick that black piece kind of like that right there. We're just diving in. I'm just throwing stickers down and seeing how it goes. I kind of like these little spackle things too. Oh, we have headers. What do we have? Nothing I really need. Nothing I really need. Probably good for like a multi-purpose, but not really what I need. Okay, so we've got blue. We've got some more of that kind of blue. You watch. I'm going to get this spread finished. I'm going to be like, this is fun. Even though I dreaded doing it. I don't. Isn't that the way it happens? Oh, look, we have more. Okay, so if we grab one of these guys, where can we put you? I want to try and bring in another one of those black things. I'm just not sure how exactly I'm going to work it in. Where is it, is the question. There we go. I probably should leave them, like leave myself two for another spread, but hey, let's live dangerously. Okay, so if we bring this guy in, we could cut that and then use the other piece down here somehow. Sure, why not? They're only stickers. They're only stickers. Let's just go with that. They're only stickers. Okay, now do I want it like that? Or do I want to kind of... All right, this is driving me crazy because it's trying to jump onto the page and I'm not quite ready for it to be on the page yet. If we go like that... No, I don't like it that way. So if we come in like this, I don't want to impede too much on the writing space there. But that should work. Okay, so let's take this. Oh, we got a little bit to trim here too. So let's get rid of that. Here's the little sticker bit. And then let's get this guy. Then we have another piece to use somewhere. Let's get the sticker squisher. Sticker squisher. This is just a craft scraper. I just have renamed him the sticker squisher because he is fun. Okay, that needs a little something something. We have like these, which are kind of cool, but again, they don't, maybe we'll put this aside for right now until I get some functional stuff on here. All right, boxes. We need boxes, or bullet points would be even better, but I'm not holding my breath because it's not going to happen. Okay, so we have some boxes. I don't like the boxes. That's the only problem. The boxes are okay. This book, by the way, just in case you're not aware, some of it is fairly compatible. We have these. Some of it is fairly compatible with Indigo. That's another book that drove me crazy. They called it Indigo, but it's more tie-dye. I'm like, why didn't you just call it tie-dye? Like, seriously, people. Come now. Come now. Ooh, we have strip codes. What do we have? You were made for this. Whatever you do, do your best. I kind of like that. All right, so I'm going to grab, I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to pull it off anyways, because I think that'll be fun. Like maybe that's what we use to finish off down here in this kind of space at the bottom, because I didn't put washi on this side, right? And then I could bring it, I can cut it, right? So it doesn't have to go, you were made for this. Okay, so let's take off this little bit here and throw that on some wax paper because I don't need it right now and I might need it later. But speaking of, I do want to try and get the wax, or the, not wax paper, I do want to try and get the washi onto the other side. So let's see if we can bring that in. I didn't really want to cover up the 2023, but I could cut it. I mean, I could just take it to like there and add to like the whole abstract look of like weird sharp angles and stuff. But I don't know. I don't really need to know that it's 2023. I mean, that's the thing, right? I'm quite aware of what year it is. But if we're going to do that, we do need to lift up my friend here. So let's get our sticker lifter and let's slip him underneath. This thing works like a hot damn, especially if you're in California and you cannot have undo. Works really, really well. Just so you know. Pages are stuck together. Okay, so let's eliminate the 2023. Let's run the washi. Oops, you are not supposed to go back down yet. I'm not ready for you. Run the washi across the top. Are we straight? Mostly straight. We're getting there. Okay, my friend, you need to like hang out over there for a second, so Mama can get this straight. All right, so let's trim that off, and then we can release you and squish you right back down like so. Let's trim off this little tiny piece. Wow, I seem to be on a roll. Like, check that out. Making hardcore decisions on the fly. We started out rough, but apparently we're catching up. All right, I'm kind of bummed. They don't have really what I want. Like, I don't want anything in my bullet points. Like, these are great, but I don't really want anything in them. But I'm guessing we can probably make this work. We'll just stay with like the hearts and the stars maybe. So what I've done this week is I put down a bullet point for the posts, not the posts, yeah, the posts that are going live on Instagram. And then each day I've also given myself like a focus box, which has been working out fairly well, I might add. It's kind of that whole, you know, like this is the one thing you must get done today. So it's actually like, check that out. It's working out pretty good. So I'd like to incorporate that again this week, if at all possible, but we shall see. We shall see if I can find something in the book that will work. So we're just going to lay these guys into place. And then I need one on Sunday, and I'm going to put one on Saturday for a YouTube community post instead of a video. I just don't know what that's going to be yet. All right, so those are my posts on Instagram. I do use the rest of the lines to write things down. What do we have here? Top 3, remember, priority. Well, I could use probably remember and priority. But what I've been doing is giving them sort of my own thing. I don't like it. Okay, what's this? This is priority. I don't need any of that stuff. We got flags. I don't want, actually the flags might work. They're not a box, but they're doable, I think. And we could probably like maybe stick these at the bottom. So this will be like, I was putting them up here, but it won't quite work because I've got that there. So I have to rearrange a little bit here. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the flags. I don't actually like that look. I wonder if we flip these around and that becomes the Instagram post and these become the focus for the day. Let's look at that, really. Let's have a look. See if I like that better. I do kind of want to put it up there, but I don't know that I can really, I mean, we might be able to squeeze it in. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of rearranging here. Unfortunately, I should be using the sticker lifter. Sometimes this works really well with bullet points and other times it does not. So you just got to kind of be careful with it because I've had it destroy a bullet point or two on me. So, but sometimes it works really, really well. Other times it does not. Okay, so let's line you up with Tuesday. Let's grab you. And we're going to sneak you in here, and I'll just have to be very, very careful with my writing. See, that kind of took the edge off of the bullet point, which is unfortunate. Let's see, can salvage it, hopefully. It's not like I don't have another one in here somewhere, but I don't want to waste supplies if I don't have to. All right, so let's grab you. So you're the focus for Friday. And then the weekend, I don't focus on anything. That's a totally different story. Weekends, no. I do have my posts that go up, but no. So we'll change those bullet points out in a second. We're just going to get, I think I'm going to alternate here. So we're going to go the light blue on this side, and then we'll go dark blue on that side. It's definitely a unique spread. So one thing I can say, well, I really wish that things would just go down straight today. But alas, it was mostly in the cards, and then stuff started sticking on my tweezers, and you know, it was game over from that point. Okay, so then we need a dark blue. Hopefully I have enough. I didn't count. I didn't count. Oh yeah, I think we're okay. Light blue. Let's do that one on this side. And then I got to change these guys out. Okay, well, that's not working very well either. So let's hope. Let's get that guy up. And that guy up. And then I'll figure out where I'll put them back in the book in a second. So I'm just gonna stick them down on the wax paper for now. And then we're gonna grab a light blue. And I just like things to sort of match, like be congruent, right? And this way, I still have room to write what I need to. I have my focus for the day, the one thing that like really needs to get done, and what is going live on Instagram. So we're kind of covered there. What would be nice is if I could find some of these that were actual boxes and not made to look like tabbed, what do you call them, sticky note divider things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Like seriously, Happy Planner. There are 7 days in a week, just so everybody's aware. Happy Planner should recognize that and put it, like, it's just a weird number. Like, why 6? Out of all the numbers, what the heck's going on here? Oh, it's you sticking off the page. Out of all the numbers, like seriously, that they could like either 3 or 5 or why 6? Why not 7? I don't understand. Okay, now I'm just going to assess here. I want to get some more decor on. I'm just not sure how we're going to work this in. Oh, we got more strip quotes here. They're dark, mind you, but we could probably work those in. Got this, let go. Okay, I need to see if I can find some kind of box that's going to match. I will be right back. Okay, the only thing I kind of found was something in jewel tones, and it's like a really dark blue. But I think I can make it work. It's like a navy blue almost. So I'm going with the fact that it's like dark enough that it kind of like pairs with the black. That's the story we're sticking to. And it's still a blue, which is kind of good. So we're just going to put in my headers, my heaters. So you can hang out there like that. Are you straight? I hope so. And you can hang out there like that. And we need one over here for the YouTubes. And then I'm going to put one more right here. And why do they look kind of crooked? I don't think they're crooked. I think it's literally just me. So we'll put that there for that. Okay, so we kind of have like a spread here. Is there anything else I can add in that would look kind of cool? I still want to see if I can get this black piece in, but I don't think it's going to work. Not really. Oops. Don't rip the page. No, you took up some of the sticker. You're an arsehole. You meanie. Yeah, maybe we'll just make you stay there. It works. Kind of brings that into that corner too. But if we're going to do that, I kind of need to rearrange a little bit here because I don't really want it overlapping my thing. So if we're going to do it, I kind of want it. I don't know how this is going to work. Hold on. Let me adjust and figure this out. I could probably trim that down a bit. Or, oh my gosh, it's really ripping that sticker. Like, you meanie. Okay, let's fix this. This is my Zig 2A glue pen. They are fabulous. They work in all kinds of applications. So like something as simple as that, fixing a sticker. Unless we bring it in kind of over here and out of the way. Which is kind of a unique look as well. Actually, I kind of like that. Okay, so that solves that problem. We figured out where he's going to live, except for he's not butted right up against the edge of the page. So let's fix that. Are you not cut straight? Is that what's going on here? All right, let's do that. And then my sticker squisher. Okay, do we need anything else? Shall we look? We'll have a quick look. We got the sparkles, which I didn't really bring any of that in, did I? I don't think so. I thought I pulled one that had sort of a spackle look to it. Maybe it was that one, but it's like you can't really even see it. Okay, so we've got those unique shapes, and I don't really want silver. I want silver. There's the spackle peoples. The spackles. The spackle strokes. It's like there's an S word there. I just can't remember what it is. Spackle strokes. I think we're done, you guys. I honestly think we're done. Would have been fun to maybe bring some of these circles in, but I don't know how I would have brought them in without making like kind of a kerfuffle. So I'm going to say we're done. So that concludes my abstract spread for Abstract April. for the challenge that Di and I host. Again, you'll find details for it in the description. If you'd like to participate, we would love to have you join us. And it's just a simple thing to keep things creative, so we don't get into too many planner funks. And we all have way too many stickers and they must be used. I bent my page, gall darn it. All right, that is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment down below. We would love to formally welcome you into our wonderful community. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.